this place is called the TV Die, right? I have a story for you. My grandfather arrived here in 1957 from Cairo to Larnaca Bay. Falafel, Vegemite sandwiches. I don't know. Anyway, he arrives to Australia and he's told the day that he arrived, it's, g'day mate. Did you come here today? My grandfather. What? Did I come here to die? No, I came here to live. Anyway, my father recently passed away at Greenwich. You all know Greenwich, the home for, it's like palliative care, yeah? Well, poor old Dad, he didn't really accept death. I guess no one really does, but he was in a room with two other men there, and there's a guy, I think his name was, let me think, oh yeah, John. And John was really nice, he was talking to my dad, and he said, and for the other guy, there's another guy there, and he said, I'm okay with death, because when I die, he said, when my coffin is open, I wanted to say what a great guy I was. Look at me and say, look, I was a good man. I fed the homeless. I gave them blankets. Gave a bit of change, not for drugs, something like that, for coffee. So when they look at me, I want them just to have a rose garden. John's rose garden. How nice, hey? I said, that's really good. And then Patrick said, well, I actually want the same thing. When my coffin is open and they're viewing me, I want them to say, look, I actually delivered food to the mentally ill, and all I actually request is a little plaque. Patrick, born such a date and died such a date. And, that's all I want. So then I look at my father, and they say, what do you want, Abraham? And I'm thinking, so good. He's finally going to accept the fact that he's going to die. That's great. What do I want? When my coffin is open? They say, yes, Abraham. I want them all to come around and look at me and say, look, he moved! The coffin was actually kept closed because I just couldn't deal with that.
Just in case.
So, did I tell you that I actually started nursing? That this is really quite ironic because I actually started at Greenwich where he passed away. But I also was working at Royal Shore. Is this the one? Is this the right one?
Yes, the right
Wrong way? No, I get this way. So, whoa, I think I was a teacher. Thank God my hair's done. Drop too high. Whoa, not on Amazon. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm getting good at this. Okay, well, anyway, so I started nursing actually. I was a very young nurse at, where was it? North Shore. Everybody know North Shore Hospital? Yeah, great place, right? Well, they put me in intensive care because I was a really nice nurse. And do you know what a ventilator is? Yeah? Well, they didn't give me a ventilated patient in intensive care. They gave me one with a mask. Because I was only young and new and lovely nurse. And I was taking his blood pressure and I was taking his temperature. And he goes, nurse. So yes. Oh my testicles. Oh, I don't know. Check with my testicles. Alright. I'm young, I'm a nurse. So I gently reached into the sheets and adjusted what I needed to. And I smiled. So he takes off the mask. Thank you, nurse, that was very nice. But are my test results back? decided to do midwifery. So I went off and did my midwifery at St George. Does anyone know where St George Hospital is? Right. Well, you know, then it was multicultural. Now I think it's all like Islamic. But anyway, that doesn't matter. But so I went and worked at St George and did my midwifery. And Australian women, you know, when they give birth, like it's multicultural, so I work in labour ward. And when Australian women give birth, it's just so cute. You know, they all make the same sound. It's like, ooh-ah! They come in and go, you're right. Ooh-ah! So this is the Australian sound. And then when you get an Italian or a Greek, anyone here Italian or Greek? Oh my God. Yeah, hey, your mother should be here. She'd love this. The Greeks and the Italians are very similar. When they come into labour, they go like this. I hate you, you bastard! Look what you did to me, you son of a bitch! I hate your mother! I hate your father! I hate your fucking sister! And the Greeks do the same. The Italians and the Greeks are the same, except one difference. Okay? The Italians go, ah! The Greeks go, I hate you! Don't you bring me any more of your mother's food! She wants to kill me! This baby looks like you! I'm going for adoption! But, you know, they do. That's just cultural. You know, it's just really cultural. But you know, the Americans, oh my God. The Americans. It's not the women so much, it's the men. Okay, go on. Well, this is what they do, okay? Okay. Nurse. Yes. I want to experience what Fanny here is going to experience. I want to know exactly what she's going to feel. Because it's so important for me to connect with Fanny. Right. Okay. Bob, is it? Yeah. Okay. Actually, all you guys can try this. You want to experience it, right? Hold on to your top lip, please. Just hold on to your top lip. Any of you women who haven't given birth, you can try this too. That goes for you. Okay. Now, hold your top lip. Pull a little bit more, please. Keep pulling. Are you pulling? Come on, guys. Get 2 hands. Now, the count of 3, I want you to rip them over your head. No? Anyway, so that's what I told Bob. But my favourite of all was my Chinese patient. So cute with those little bound feet. Do you know how they come in? I still do that. You know? When they come in, they're so cute. It's little like these little titties, you know, those ones. And they go, you walk them in and they go, oh, you're in labour. Come on. They stop and they don't breathe. Come on, Song Ling Ching. Come on. Stop. Okay, so you put them in their room. And you say, look, Sing Ling Ching, I'll be back in 5 seconds. Just wait for me. And then you go out, because I had to get something like a glove, because we ran out of public hospital, we didn't have as many gloves. So I went out to get my glove. Holy shit, I come back, there's a baby on the bed. Like, where the fuck did that come from? And I look at Sung Lee, I said, what happened? She goes, how? What do they do to you in these countries? What happened? But the minute Sung Lee becomes a nurse. So do you know what a recovery ward is? Yeah? You know, you come out of the operating theatre. The minute that Sung Lee becomes a nurse, and your anaesthetist is pulling that trolley with you in there, Sung Lee, the nurse, is greeting you. Wake up! Don't you get up! Operation finished! You have no pain! Get up! I'm taking you to work now! Go! What happened to Sing Lee? She was so quiet when she was giving birth. And that's all for me tonight.